And the build for today is this one. It's another of the Harry Potter series that came out in 2021. The 20 years of Harry Potter Lego anniversary sets. This one is the Hogsmeade village visit, and it comprises Honeydukes and the 3 broomsticks. It comes with 6 minifigs. So you've got Mr. and Mrs. Falloon there that run Honeydukes. You've got Madame Rosmerta, who runs the 3 broomsticks. You've got Professor McGonagall, Dean Thomas, and Harry Potter. Thrilled to get a Dean figure. I'm pretty sure I haven't had him in any other set, so I can't recall seeing him even in Diagon Alley. I could be wrong, because it was a long time since I built that. But that's the pack front. On the top of the pack, the 1-to-1 is the Minerva McGonagall figure, and it just shows you all the figures laid out. On the sign there, it says, "Have you seen this wizard?" So it's clearly based again around Prisoner of Azkaban, which of course it would have to be if they're going into Hogsmeade, because obviously they're not old enough to go to Hogsmeade from school before. So then you've got all the pack details on the sides there, and it shows you that the golden figure is Ron Weasley for this one. And on the back of the pack, it just shows you some little scenes from inside and what the backs look like. And you've even got, I presume that's a sweet machine of some description. And then it also tells you that you get 4 of the collectible chocolate frog cards. Yes, I know it says wizard cards. We all know what they really are, and we will call them such. I'll clip all this out. Actually comes with 2 books, so we'll look at those shortly. Oh, look at all those stickers. And a lot of them seem to be to do with Honeydukes, because you've got the Honeydukes signage, you've got the windows. Oh, not looking forward to that. And then what do we actually have bag-wise? So 6 bags, and I've just found another packet of stickers. They're clearly the ones for the 3 broomsticks. So you've got 6 bags. You've got 2 sets of stickers, and you've got the 2 booklets. So if there were 2 of you building, you could do a building each. I do like it when they split like this where possible, like with Diagon Alley. You've got 4 big builds, which are 2 buildings each, and they did the same there. You had 4 books. So book 1 is to build Honeydukes, and that shows you that it's the first 3 bags, and then steps you through build. These look really fun. I love doing actual architecture buildings with them. So that's book 1, and that's all your Honeydukes bits and pieces. And then book 2 is for the 3 broomsticks. Got less in the way of minifigures in this one, I think. It just steps through quite nicely until you get right to the very end, and you've got the 2 properties built. And I'm hoping, yeah, there you go. At the end of book 2, you've got the advert for the other series. Again, they seem to just be going with advertising the Chamber of Secrets, Fluffy Encounter, and the Polyjuice Potion Mistake. Also got your little list of who everybody is and how many of the collectible chocolate frog cards there are. And right at the back, you've got the kit list, which of course is for both sets. That's not just for the 3 broomsticks, that's for Honeydukes as well. So this is the Hogsmeade Village Visit set. It retails in the UK for £69.99. It has 851 pieces. That's about 8 pence per piece. And the set number is 76388. I have to admit, I am really looking forward to this one. I would imagine a good couple of hours to build, but it will be a very enjoyable couple of hours, I am sure. And I shall go away, crack on with this, and I will be back in a little while, let you know what I think. Well, there we go. That's the Hogsmeade village visit finished. Took just under 2.5 hours. So we'll start off with the minifigures. So you've got Mr. Flume with his lovely lilac lavender hat on, and the brown shop owner's coat over his waistcoat and shirt there. Nicely detailed, no leg printing on this one. If I take his hat off, you can see there's a tiny bit of back print there, and then you've got his alternate face, which I'm not sure what that expression is supposed to be. So I've gone with the look, which I suppose is the expression you make when the Dementors come bustling round your shop. And then we've got his wife, Mrs. Flume, much more detailed figure this one. She's got a little lace-up vest on, she's got a pinny on, which is obviously printed on the legs. The arms are pink against the lavender, and then you've got the little back print, and one of my favourite hair pieces, which is the bun, little messy bun there. So we've got two expressions. You've got the really cheeky, happy one, and then just the professional shopkeeper's smile, but we're going to go with the cheeky chirpy one. Okay, pig in a pocket. Let's get your hair back on, love. Putting it on back to front, that's where I couldn't do it. So that's the Flumes. We then have the Dean Thomas figure with his anorak, which is very true to the films. Again, no leg print there, and the little legs, and it's got just a little tiny bit of back print on there as well. He's obviously wearing gloves because he's got blue hands despite having red arms. At least I hope the gloves, because if your hands are that colour, you've got a problem someday. So that's just the standard expression, and that's his happy expression. Nothing that really ties up with his Quidditch commentating, unfortunately. Oh, I wonder if he comes in the Quidditch training one I've got. Never mind. Then, of course, we've got Harry in just a basic top and t-shirt body print again, little legs, and that's just the meh expression. The standard Harry hair, a little tiny bit of back print on the torso there, and a smirky face. There's nothing much to write home about the Harry. I'm pretty sure I've already got that Harry as well. Then we come to one of my favourite characters in the books, Minerva McGonagall, and it's the gown-shaped legs on this. I love the front print on this, wonderfully detailed. I really like that, and that's a sort of overly cheerful expression. That must be after Mad Eye has turned Malfoy into a ferret and is bouncing him up and down. Don't punish pupils with transfiguration, Moody, or whatever it is she says. And I know that isn't the accent. I can't do accents. What is disappointing is there's a back print on the actual torso, but it's just the plain green on the back of the skirt. It would have looked much better if some of that print was carried over, and maybe even some side printing, but never mind. And that's a more typical McGonagall frowning expression. And again, we've got the bun hair for this character. I can get it to go back on. There we go. But that's not the messy bun. That's the nice tight little bun. And then the final character in this set is definitely a new one. And this is Madame Rosmerta, the owner of the 3 broomsticks. No leg print again, but quite a nice torso print there, with the brown arms and the standard peachy flesh tone that they use, with just standard expression there. And then on the back you can see the back print on the torso for the back of a jerkin, and quite an angry shouty expression. But I do love the hairpiece on this one. Really does give the impression of curls, and of course she's holding a little hammer because she's putting the signage up.
And just a quick mention, we've got a gold figure with the little legs, because this one is Ron Weasley. And that, again, he's got his 20 years back print. So those are the figures from the set. Again, using my own base plates, because I can never get them to stand up on their own. People that do are magicians. And then we'll move on to the set itself. When you're building Honeydukes, you also make these little bits of scenery. So you've got this really cute little street lamp. Reminds me of Narnia because of the little snow touch on top. I love that idea. You've got a little bench there, again, snow piled up against one side of it. And you've got the "Have you seen this wizard?" wanted poster for Sirius Black. Again, there's a little bit of snow piled up on the top and a little bit of snow on the top. Really quite effective way of doing the snow. And the Honeydukes shop itself, bring that in this way around. Where's the best place to put it? There. You can't quite see the top of the chimneys. Never mind. So you've got the front of the shop, you've got the 2 windows, the working door. I'll just push the door open from inside because I can't see what I'm doing around the front. And just a little bit of detailing. There's lots and lots of masonry bricks in this set, so it did make me very happy. There's not see any on the front there, but trust me, they're there. You've got a couple of jumper plates at the front so you can put the flumes on there. Round to the side you can see there's, I mean, these bits are stickers, the windows are stickers. There's not a massive amount of stickerage, but what there is quite tricky. I struggled getting these on properly. They are a little bit lumpy bumpy, especially this one. And feel it under my finger. The windows, strangely enough, went on first time, no trouble. And of course that's a sticker. You've got stickers on the side. And you've got stickers on the other side. But it's when you look inside this one, I'll move it a little bit closer. So you've got some treats at the back of the counter here. You've obviously got items in the window. You've got a couple of cookies there. Look like jammy dodgers because they've got little love hearts on. I don't think you can see them properly. I don't think I can quite get it to focus that close. Then you've got a couple of ice creams or something whipped there. You've got a little jug of acid pops. You've got what looks like a popcorn tub, but I think it says POW on the front. I couldn't quite read it. Lollipops here. Candy floss machine, I think that's supposed to be when I finish destroying it, but that pulls out, it's just open both sides and there's just the print on each side. I do like the skeleton print. You've got, I presume that's supposed to be a scale or a funnel for weighing, measuring your sweets. You've got the tail, again acid pops, whatever that's supposed to be. This little pink droogie in the window, I can get it out without destroying everything. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's actually an iridescent transparent print. I think that is a wonderful colour. I'd love to see more pieces in that finish, not necessarily in the pink, but certainly the iridescent. I'm going to regret having done that, I can tell already. They're not really made for adult hands to be squirming about inside, so let's just put that back. Then upstairs you've got a little bit of stained glass work perhaps there. You've got a box with Honeydukes on, a pan, a bucket, and just through the back into the window. It's more like a storage room than living quarters. Obviously you've got the twin chimneys there. And then the roofs are all trimmed with white tile to give the effect of snow, which is very true to when we first go to Hogsmeade with our friends from Hogwarts. And then the other iconic setting in Hogsmeade, of course, is the 3 broomsticks. So this is the front, and as you can see, got the door in there which actually opens inwards. You've got the windows which have little shutters on which open. Same on that side. got the sign there for the 3 broomsticks, which is a sticker, that little lantern. Now I've tried reading the print on that, and like a fool I did not write down what I thought it said. Oh, let me just put that butterbeer back on the bench after I knock it off. We'll show you that in a minute. So as far as I can tell, so let's give it a go, shall we? The 3 broomsticks is proud to present a night the... Hang on. I did manage... I knew I should have written this down when I did it before. Is proud to present a most festive meal known to any wizard and witch. The Christmas meal that lasts all season. Something like that. I don't think I'm too far out, but that last bit is so tiny. Even with my glasses on, I don't think I could read it. And then you've got these little antler pieces in gold. And again, you've got the snowy front, got the little snowy trim on the roof. Can I just say, these roof pieces here that clip in round the windows were an absolute nightmare. You're supposed to make the U-shaped piece and then put it over, and they all go in off the little... See, I don't want to take any of them off. These attached are probably the easiest. In fact, the Hogsmeade roofs are done in the same way. So they're these pieces. So you've got that piece there, and then got this piece with the rotating bit on the back. Now I've got to try and get all this back in. Yeah, that was a great idea. Well done. And of course it will be this one that's come off, and that I think it sits there. How does that look? I offer it up. Yeah, that looks about right. And just take it off there, then it doesn't swing round. There we go. But you put on the back of the plate, let's bring that in here. You see, if you put on the back of the plate these little pieces so that it creates the effect of eaves, and we do the same on these. But these things, I had to actually put each side in independently and then put the bar across the top. It was the only way I could get them to go on. Took me far longer than it should have done to do those. And again, you've got the shutters there for the windows, and inside here you've got the meeting room upstairs. Remember where Cornelius Fudge has the meeting with everybody, because Sirius Black's on the loose. You've got the fire, a wine goblet, candle, little chest of drawers, a couple of paintings there, a comfy seat. And then downstairs you've got the main bar area, so you've got the bar here with everything is stickers on the sides here. So you've got the bar, and you've got just one little table in there because it is quite small. But what I do particularly appreciate is that these would make a great winter village. So if you're one of the people that every Christmas like to decorate with Lego, because obviously there are the Lego Christmas themed sets, so if that's something that you're interested in doing with it, these are a great addition to that scenario. Really fun set to build. So it's the Hogsmeade Village Visit. Set number is 76388. 851 pieces and retails for £69.99 in the UK. Like I say, this took me 2.5 hours, just shy of, probably about 2 hours 25, so we'll round it up. Probably would have taken less time if I hadn't had so much trouble with these blinking roofs here. But definitely a great set. There is a lot of playability here. Also, I think we can agree that looks really cool. So it is going to be a nice display piece on my shelf. I'm going to be pleased with that. So definitely a 5-star set, which I think we knew going in. I don't know why I left it till last. Obviously I did get my wizard cards, but we'll look at those at another time. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will be back with you very, very soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.